So I got my second magic in Arcane Odyssey, and I thought a lot of people don't know how to do this, and only some people can actually get their second magic. What a lot of people don't know about Arcane Odyssey is that their stat build determines what awakening they get. So I'm a full mage, which means my awakening is that I get my second magic. As you can see, I have snow magic and ice magic. Now the reason why this is so good is because there are unique status effects which can only be applied by attacking an enemy with two different elements. So for me, if I attack an enemy with ice, they get the freezing status effect, but if I hit them with snow while they're freezing, they become frozen, meaning they can't move at all. It's combinations like these which make an element like snow, which is bad on its own, really good when combined with another element. So to get your second magic, or your awakening, you have to progress along the storyline and do the quest which requires you to be like level 119. The easiest way to get to max level in my opinion is to do cargo missions, so make sure you give that a try. In the mountain quest, you'll reach this altar where the god Poseidon talks to you and he gives you his awakening. Now the awakening that you get depends on your build. To get dual magics you need to be a mage, and to be classified as a mage you need to have at least 60% of your stat points into magic. If you're going for a mage, I recommend putting 100% of your points into magic, because the explosion shape modifier requires you to have 250 magic points, which is all your levels. You'll be prompted with an option to choose your second magic, and if you want to know what to pick, I'd advise you guys check out the Trello, because there are explanations of element status effects, so you can find one which pairs with your base magic. For example, fire magic pairs well with explosion, ash, and flare. You should also consider these combinations when starting a new character. You'll now have the options to create spells for your new magic. Since it's not your base magic, you can't actually unlock a lot of these spells. Some of the editing options will be locked off because you don't have enough magic points for them, and you'll be unable to get an ultimate art for your second magic. So if it's the magic that you expect to be doing the most damage, do take this into consideration. Currently there are 11 different awakenings that are in the game. For Savant, which is a mix of all stats, you get a choice between either a new fighting style or a new magic. For Warden, which is full vitality, you get 10% damage reduction. I do believe that they're going to get spirit weapons in the future. For Paladin, which is a mix between vitality and magic, you get a second magic slot. For Juggernaut, which is a mix between vitality and strength, you get a second fighting style slot. For Knight, which is a hybrid between vitality and weapons, you get a weapon aura. For Mage, you obviously get your second magic as I just showed you. For Warlock, which is a mix between magic and strength, you get to imbue your magic onto your fighting style. For Conjurer, which is a mix between magic and weapons, you get to infuse your magic onto your weapons. For Berserker, which is full strength, you get a second fighting style slot. For Warlord, which is a mix between strength and weapons, you get to infuse your weapon with your fighting style. And finally, for Warrior, you get a Warrior's Aura. Okay, so those are all the awakenings in Arcane Odyssey, and that's going to be it for this video. If you want to see more about Arcane Odyssey, then subscribe to the channel. I've got a full ship guide coming up, and a guide on legendary weapons.